Today, we're going to take a few minutes and talk about how I took my tiny little side hustle and turned it into a thriving six-figure business. Now, this isn't because I did something fantastic or special. No, the reason we're talking about this today is because anyone can do what I did. I am just an ordinary guy who started a side hustle and turned it into something. You are just an ordinary guy as well, who can turn your side hustle into a thriving business. Who am I? I am Greg. I am here to help you stop the grind and build the life you love. I love helping you find success. And today's conversation is all about how I did it and how you can do it too. So let's go back to the beginning. I was in a job that I didn't like, working for a boss who was terrible to work for. Couldn't stand it. And I knew I needed out. Well, this was the push I needed to start my side hustle. I had always wanted to build a business, and for the most part, never really did because I never really had to. I was always offered jobs and could always find a job. Well, that is actually one of the worst things for all of us, is the fact that we get comfortable enough to not pursue our dreams and our passions. So with my miserable job and miserable boss, I finally had enough push out of my comfort zone to do something about it. So for me, I knew I needed an out, and that's what pushed me. I suggest you get started before you need an out, and you'll be in a much better position. So in my case, what I did was I started a small side hustle in marketing. That's what I did. I found a customer, one person, and this came up naturally for me. I found a person who was struggling with advertising their business and wanted help. So I offered to help them for a nominal fee. Now that I'm further along in my process, I realized I offered my services for way too cheap. But that's okay because it was my first customer. And I was working for that customer, getting great results. And then came along another and another. And I kept looking for new customers at this point because I knew what I was doing. I was trying to build a business that would supply me the income that I needed to get out of the job that I was in. Now, what I did was I planned out what my monthly budget was so that I knew how much money I needed to be making. And I kept adding customers, kept adding customers, kept adding customers. And then I set a goal. I need to have X amount of money every month in order to quit my job.